Hello everyone, welcome to The Unbreakable Woman. My name is Dr. Jenny. Today we're going to talk about eliminate excuses completely today. Eliminate excuse from your life today. Before I go on with this topic, let me remind you, wives, mothers, girlfriend, girl child, that we are the finest of all God's creation. It is a statement of fact. So today we're talking about eliminate excuse. Remove excuses from your life completely, because those excuses are barriers that's hindering you, that's stopping you from wanting more or from achieving more out of life, because you put those excuses. The reason why I can't do this is because of this. The reason why I can't move forward is because of this. The reason why I can't do this is because I was abandoned. The reason why I can't do this is because of this, is because of that, is because of this. Remove those excuses from your life today, because those excuses will not get you anywhere in life. You know why you're going to have to remove it? Because I did it this morning. I went on YouTube Live this morning. I thought I videoed, I recorded, and everything was fine. When I uploaded, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I mistakenly deleted my video. I was like, oh my goodness. So I have to do this video all over again? Yes, I have to do it all over. And that's why I'm doing it all over with you again right now. So you have to force yourself to get the job done. You just have to force yourself to get it done, because guess what? Nobody will get that job done for you. Nobody will force you to get it done. How bad do you want life? How enthusiastic do you want life to happen to you? Are you somebody who just sit down and just wish that a bag of money could be at your doorstep this morning? Yeah, we all wish that. We all wish that, but guess what? A lot of us have to make a conscious effort to want to achieve more out of life. Acknowledge that waiting only wastes your time. I know of a friend who has been writing her book for almost 5 years right now, and the book is almost done. But that fear of not believing in herself, that fear of, I don't know what people might think about me, that fear of, I don't know who is going to read my book, that fear of, oh my goodness, maybe I made errors. So what? So what? Errors are part of life. Failures are part of life. Don't think failure or errors are opposite of success. No, they go hand in hand with success. If you ask prominent people that have succeeded, they will tell you that failures, errors were part of their repertoire. They just know how to fail forward. You don't fail backward. You don't fall backward. You fall forward. You get up and you keep moving. You keep going, because guess what? You have to be the one to make things happen for you. You have to be the one to break generational curses in your family. The buck should stop with you. Use your pain as a driving force. Use your pain. Use whatever pain you have as a driving force to move you forward. That's why I tell my friends, if you were sick before and God healed you, if you went through surgery and God healed you, there is somebody at the other side of life who is waiting to hear your testimony. If you have gone through breakup, somebody like broke your heart in pieces, there is somebody on the other side who is waiting for your testimony. Pain is part of life. Don't say, somebody left me, my boyfriend left me, so I don't know what to do. My husband left me, I don't know what to do. Yes. The reason why you don't know what to do is because I was in that place. That's why I'm using my pain to encourage you. If I didn't go what I went through, I won't have this book right now. Yes, I was abandoned. by a bishop. Yes, I was left alone with my children. But guess what? It's all good. The woman I have become right now, it's all good, because guess what? The Bible says all things work together for good to them that love the Lord and to them that are called according to his purpose. There is a purpose where the reason why you went through what you went through. There is a purpose. So disassociate yourself from your pain. Use your pain as a platform. Use your pain as a mechanism to achieve life. Because people are waiting to hear how you push through the resistance with a strong mindset. I'm in my 40s. If somebody has taught me about mindset shifts in my early 20s, in my 30s, maybe by now I would have become better than what I am. But I'm still grateful to God that I'm learning this mindset shift in my 40s. I am learning how I can be the one to break generational curse in my family. I can be the one to break generational poverty in my family. I can be the one to break generational poverty of the mind. God has given us all things that pertains to life, even godliness. Push through the resistance. Don't say, Jane, it's so cold. I can't do my YouTube channel. I can't do what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, my heater is right here. It's cold. I just came back, not even up to 20 minutes ago. You see, I'm still wearing my scarf. My room is cold. It's just cold. But guess what? I had to push through the resistance. I have to push through the barrier. I have to push through the chains that said, Jane, I'm pulling you back. You're not going to do your YouTube channel today. You're not going to post any video because it's cold in your room. So what? So what? Discipline should take priority over how you feel. It's hard sometimes, but the hardest is not trying at all. It's hard, but guess what? The hardest thing is not trying at all. You don't want to get to 80 years old and you find out that you didn't live your life. You get to 90 years old, you find out that I should have, I could have, I would have. Discipline should take priority over how we feel. Eliminate excuses completely today. The first time you should have started was yesterday. And the second time is today. Don't die with your music still playing inside of you. Don't be on social media watching other people scroll and scroll and scroll. There's a friend of mine that called me back home. And when she called me, she said, hello, ma. I said, oh, no, don't call me hello, ma. We are of the same age. We went to school together. Don't call me, ma. I said, what is it? May I help you? I need some money. I said, I'm not going to give you money. I said, because every day you are on Facebook posting and posting. Why don't you find something that you can talk about on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, and get paid? She says, I don't have anything to say. Do you know how to cook? She said, yes. I said, put your cooking on YouTube. Put your cooking on Facebook. People are making money. People are living their dreams that they never envisioned that they would live, if not the help of social media. People are achieving life. And you want to just sit down with the mindset of mediocrity mindset. I just go to work and I come back home, or I'm unemployed, or I'm on social welfare. Jane, because of slavery, because of this, because of that. Yeah, don't eliminate excuses, because people are still prospering. People are still making headway. I'm sorry for our past. I had a hard life. But guess what? I'm not going to dwell in my past. I'm not going to dwell in my hard life. I look forward. The Bible said that because of the cross that was set before Jesus, he endured the cross. There was a throne There was joy that was set before. He endured the cross. You have to endure and start living the life that you are meant to live. Your life is God's responsibility, but your decisions and how you live it is your responsibility. Jane, what do you mean by that? Because the scripture says God has given us all things that pertains to life. God has given us all things that pertains to life. If God has given us all things that pertains to life, it means that his responsibility is done. I take it from there. The decisions I make from here onwards is my decisions. The decision I made by writing my first book. First of all, I wrote a first book. I gave it to one of my friends to type. A month later, she came and told me she didn't know where she kept it. This is years and years ago. Second book I wrote, I gave it to one of my friends to edit. She said, I can't edit this book. When I read through the book, I was like, yeah, me too. But the third time, I said, I'm going to try to write something simple. I didn't know how I was going to publish it. I just didn't know. A friend of mine called me and she said, Jane, can I come and do my hair? I don't have money, but I can buy the hair. I said, okay, come. She came. You see, that's why I said that you have to do something in order for you to get something in return. I said, come. As I was doing her hair, she said, what are you working on? Because she's somebody who knows everybody, She said to me, she said, Jen, what are you working on? I said, I'm working on this little pamphlet. I don't know how to publish it. Do you know anybody? She said, yeah, I got a cousin who has published 10 books on Amazon. She typed on her phone and the cousin gave us the link of Amazon, how to publish. A month later, this book was published on Amazon. So my responsibility is to do the work of him that sent me. My responsibility was for me to write. You see, he has positioned everybody at every bus stop for your help, to help you. Your job is that you are not even trying. Your job is that you are not even believing that you can do it. Your job is that your mindset has not changed. It's what you have in your hand that God can multiply. You see, if I didn't have this book, if I didn't believe that I was going to write this book, no matter how flaws, imperfect this book is, it gave me the impetus to write this one, which is a masterpiece. From there, I said, man, I can do another masterpiece. And I did this one, A Constipated Life. So if I did not believe in myself, it's what you have that God will multiply. Take, for instance, the story of Jesus feeding, was it 5,000 people? It was a little boy that had a fish, and a loaf of bread. Jesus said, what do we have? And the disciples, when I got the fish, 5 fish and some loaf of bread, I can't really get what it is right now. And Jesus took it and blessed. But Jesus could have said, let's take a stone and turn into a bread and feed the people. But Jesus said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use what people have, what somebody has here. Because there is always a gift that is being deposited in every and each one of us. In every one of us. Each and every one of us, there is a gift that is deposited. America will say deposited. There is a gift that is deposited in each and every one of us. What is that you have that God can multiply? What is that you have that God can say, I want to build you up with this? What is that you have that God can say, my daughter, this is how your wealth is going to come? With that loaf of bread and fishes, Jesus was able to feed 5,000 people. Imagine what God can do in your life. Imagine the impact you have in this world. just one gift, just one talent that God has put on you. Don't look down on yourself. Don't put excuses in front of you. Don't say, Jane, I cannot do it. Jane, I am too little. I am too short. I am too fat. I am too skinny. I am fat, whatever you want to call me. I am thick, whatever you want to call me. It doesn't bother me because I know who I am in Christ Jesus. I know the God that I carry on my inside. Complacency is the silent killer of dreams, visions, and goals. What you do today, regardless of how you feel, will determine your tomorrow's success. Whatever you do today, if you decide to do nothing, guess what? Nothing will come to you. If you decide to take a step forward to acquire life, to achieve life, guess what? Success. You'll be at that echelon. You'll be at the top enjoying your life. I am a living witness. If I did not believe in myself, I won't have this confidence I have right now. If I did not believe in myself, I won't have this book. If I did not believe in myself, I won't have this 1,000 subscribers. If I did not believe in myself, I wouldn't even buy a house. I wouldn't even open my business. My children wouldn't even be where they are right now in life. Believe in yourself. I can do all things attitude. Eliminate excuses. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Some people think you have to be good at speaking English. You have to be good at talking certain way, having a wig on your head, or having this type of jewelry. And my dear, those things are just immaterial. Come as you are. Remember the story of David when who was that? Eli went to anoint his brothers, the king of Israel. The Bible says Eli, the first son, came. He was tall, he was mighty, he was looking handsome. And the prophet Eli thought that he was going to be the king of Israel. But the Bible says God told him, don't look at the content, don't look at the physical appearance of a man, that I look at the inward. He anointed, he sanctified all his children of Jesse, but David was nowhere to be found. And God told him, I have not chosen any one of this. It was the one that was not sanctified. David was in the bush because the prophet had to ask their father, Jesse, is there another child remaining? The father said, yeah, there is another one remaining. He's in the bush taking care of the sheep. And the father, the prophet said, we will not sit down until he comes. When he came, the Spirit of the Lord moved upon him, and David was anointed as the king of Israel. He was anointed the king of Israel because God chose him. God does not look at the physical appearance. He looks at your heart. That's why there are people who can never have certain gifts because of their heart. You don't have to look great. You don't have to look, you don't, just start from where you are. When I go back and look at some YouTubers who have made it right now, when I look at their old videos, oh my goodness, I said to myself, man, I started real good. I started real good. Let me sip my lemongrass tea. I started real good. So you don't have to be great for you to start. You just have to start in order for you to be great. Understand that no one will do the job for you. Break the circle of poverty. No one will help you break that circle of poverty. Your uncle, your mom, your dad, your brothers, your cousins, they will not help you to break that circle of poverty. They will not help you to do that job. You will have to do the job yourself. You, me, I have to do the job myself to break that circle of poverty, to break that circle of mindset that says I cannot achieve life. I have to be the one to do the work in me because God has given me everything I need to break generational curse. He has given me everything. I have God the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and I have me to do the work. Your future is not determined by luck, but by the decisions that you make today. Your future is not by luck. It's by the decisions you make today. I want to get to 70, 80 years old, and I tell myself, I have kept the faith. Now there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord will wear to me on that day. I want to get to 100 years. And I said, yes, I kept the faith. I did what I was called to do in this world. Nobody did it for me. Job said, my eyes will see the Lord. Nobody else will testify on my behalf but me. Eliminate excuses from your life. Excuses don't pay the bills. You know what does? Actions, determinations, they pay the bills. And if you don't want to take actions, you got to get out of the way for those of us who are hungry for life. You got to get out of the way for those of us who want to achieve life. You got to get out of the way for those of us who want to write books. You got to get out of the way for those of us who are hungry for greatness. You got to get out of the way for those of us who want to be at the top. Excuses don't pay the bills, but actions and determinations. Yesterday, I slept around 12 midnight, writing my 4th book. Today, at my job, I stood up from 12 o'clock, I went to work, till 7:30 I closed. I was on my feet, typing my book. Customers come, I'll leave what I'm doing, help them, go back to my book. Jane, when do you have time? I have time when I don't have anybody in my job or at home. When you're asleep, when I sit down and write my books. It's a mindset. Those that know their God, they will wax strong and they will do exploit. Those who know their God, who do you know that will help you to wax strong? For me, I only know God. I only know God. I don't have brother or sister who will help me. I only have God, and that's why I'm drinking from his well. The Bible says there is a river whose stream maketh glad the city of God. That's where I drink from. Don't forget, the Bible says, rejoice not over me, all my enemies. If I fall, I will rise, and if I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. Rejoice not. Rejoice not over me, all my enemies, because the Lord is a light unto my feet and a light unto my path. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. You can do all things with your mindset shift. Remove barriers, remove excuses from your life. When you remove it, when you remove them, then you will see yourself achieving more than usual. I rest my case. My books are on Amazon.com. This one is Women's 10 Rules for a Happy Life and The Hidden Diary of a Bishop's Wife, My Untold Truth, the hell I went through when I was married to a bishop. And this one is A Constipated Life, Unclog, Unstuck, and Become Unstoppable. How to break free from self-imposed limitations. The limitations we have is the one we set for ourselves. I'm going to do a video tomorrow that my what's the name? A dress that I made, my second dress that I made, is a mindset shift. If you say you can, you can. And if you say you cannot, you cannot. It's just your mindset. I will talk to you next time. Remember that the Lord is the strength of a woman, and nobody is going to love you more than you love yourself. Like, subscribe, and like my video. Share my videos with your family members, with your co-workers, and even with your enemies, because they will become better enemies to you. I will talk to you next time. Take care of yourself, and please do take care of each other. Bye.